Glad to have you with us from Allegiant Stadium, home of the Las Vegas Raiders in the bright lights, big city, ready for the SRS Distribution Las Vegas Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Kennesaw State's offense will have first crack at this one. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a double.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. The play action fake. Good timing on the quick out. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Creates a little room. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Durant. Get it out on the screen. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The give to the lone running back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 11th play of this opening drive coming up at this one, a 3rd and long. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going right to work up top. Working that left side now. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And the Rainbow Warriors line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Bringing the heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. The Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just turning it on. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Offense working from the pistol. Power football with the run. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They try to pop a run on the draw. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Back to throw, it's Durant. Finds the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's going to take off. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The throw to the outside is complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Got 3 on 1st down, it's 2nd and 7. Looking for a man, it's Durant. Makes the grab. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They feed him again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He caught it. He gets it in. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a big play up top going 63 yards to the house. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And the returner will be brought down. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man on the right. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Off the play fake on 1st down. He rifles one deep down the right side. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Very few times can you get a guy that wide open in a game, and when you do, you have to capitalize on it. That QB knows it. Look at him. You could tell he knows he missed a huge opportunity. Not only could he tell, everyone in the stands could see that guy was absolutely wide open.
Wants to throw. It's Durant. Lost one deep down the right side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Throws to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. He makes a fair catch. Couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Grabbed over the middle, it's Prince. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first in the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Durant. Got his man quickly. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Quick release by the QB. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Prince. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. This time they'll go to the running game. Shakes off the defender. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Release to the back. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. From midfield, looking for room. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Dropping back, it's Durant. Fires to the big fella. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Kennesaw State right back to work. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's complete to the left. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pocket breaking down. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And with time running out here in the 2nd quarter, they'll just take a knee down on the scoreboard. They'll try to regroup in the locker room at halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Reese, great energy in that building and a fun first half in this Idaho Potato Bowl. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the 2nd half in the Las Vegas Bowl.
Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish. He's going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes the grab. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted for the 11th time. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And for that quarterback, that was a good feeling that turned bad really quickly. He saw cover 1. He got excited, taking a shot deep down the field. After he threw it, though, he could see the defender had better positioning than his receiver did, and that ends up being an interception.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Oh, he's got a chance.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. From the gun, running back gets to give. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got enough for the first. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Here's the handoff. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to pass. It's Durant. Quickly complete. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. The give out of the gun. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on first down from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. They'll try the run. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. 6th play of the drive coming up. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And how long do you need to throw the football? Goodness gracious, he had tons of time in the pocket to get rid of it, to make a read, but just kept holding on to it, and eventually at some point that offensive line is going to break down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. To the air, it's Durant. Going to try to get it himself. Push down for the tackle. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long, ball's at the 25. Unloads it downfield. Makes the grab him outside. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Using the quick game.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Working that left side now. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. They're working that left side. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Firing to the right, complete. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Off play action. He picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass, it's Durant. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Reads it, fires complete. Breaks into the open. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Snap from the gun on third down. Got it in the middle, it's Prince. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man in the middle. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. After that last completion, it's second down. Back to pass. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful. I
agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. You forget about it, you move on, play the next play.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Makes it past the marker. At the 45 on his way. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Owls. Once he got some room, it was over.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get to the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Punts it out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. He'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gonna run it, it's Golden. Not much he could do there, does pick up 2 to the 34. And the Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated.
There he goes! Smashes ahead. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Trying to get rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. Rushes on him. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Right down the middle. It's caught. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're backed up just a little, 1st and 10 from their own 19. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Rides the back on the option, the give. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets enough for the 1st down. Crowd is silent, chains are moving, clock still going. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the single back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Durant. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Prince. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they were going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.